Welcome to All About Alternative Live. Here we go. Here it is. Okay. So I'm my channel's on live, and anybody's going to join me in. Who knows who's going to join me in here? But I wanted to sort of celebrate today that I got the channel back, and whoever's joining me in, great. Just put a comment in the chat, say hi, where you're from, and I know it's kind of a late time already, but figured, well, I'll try it one time tonight and see who's around tonight, and who'd like to join me. So come on in and join in, and we'll clap for you. And have a little bit of fun here, just for a little bit. No, we're not going to do this for a very long time tonight, but I thought I'd do a live to just kick off that I've got the channel back and maybe talk about it a little bit. Whoever's around, if you're interested in talking a little bit about it, if you've got anything you'd like to know about what happened, that's a good time to ask a question or anything else. And where this channel is going, and I've got some plans. I've got some great plans to do with some things. I had some things that I was starting to do that morning that sort of was going to kick off a little bit differently. And of course, everything just went sideways that day. That I lost the channel basically to a hacker. It was unbelievable, but it just happened like that in a heartbeat, and it was gone. And thanks to a lot of really hard work that I did on this, I got my channel back. So it was so much important to me to get this channel back. So anyway, if anyone's joining me here, they can put in the comments where you're from, and let me know where you're from. That'd be really helpful. And if you're here to also, you have your own channel, you can promote your own channel too. I'm totally open to that. But yeah, this whole thing just was so crazy. I know normally I would actually be out on the day like this. Tonight would have been actually watching fireworks, but I'm not doing that tonight. So here I am. I'm going to spark off my spark. Here's my, I got this going. And so I really just, it's unbelievable what I just had so much that I'm so glad to get it back today. So anyway, yeah, so hopefully there's some people coming in. I see a few people that have sort of come in and out a little bit. And if you're joining me here, just know that I finally got my channel back after a week and a half of a whole blitz of losing my channel to a hacker, and just trying to get everything back to normal. And I've got a few glitches that are still kind of happening that I don't have figured out yet, but we're going to get them all figured out. Hopefully that's going to happen real soon. One thing I had trouble with, and hopefully if somebody is catching this at some point, they can put it into the comments or put it in the comments here. If there's a reason why I'm not getting my my playlist, that's the only thing I'm actually missing right now. Everything else is working, I think. There's a few things that I probably have some settings to go through and stuff like that. But it looks like all my playlists were deleted. Not my videos. All my content was still there, but my playlist for some reason got deleted, and so I have to find a way to put all my playlists back in. I think that's going to take a little bit of work because I had quite a few playlists for different things, for different parts of what I was doing and stuff. So it's going to take a little bit of time to get all of that back to normal. But over time, we will do it. We will get it all back to normal and get it where we want it to be. So, yeah. Let's get some lights there. Okay. Yeah, so hopefully, I don't know who's coming in or what, if you're joining me here live. if you're not, if you're in the comments down below, if you're joining me afterwards, and just know that I'm celebrating tonight. Canada Day is this week, this coming week, but I'm celebrating more than that. I'm celebrating getting my channel back. This is a real celebration for that. So I just really wanted to do that tonight, and I'm so happy to get my channel back. It was crazy. It's really unbelievable. So yeah. So here's the way it basically went down. I will explain again. I did sort of explain earlier today in my show that I did earlier today, but give a little bit of insight. What happened is I have made a commitment to myself that I'm never touching another brand deal. I will never look at another brand deal again. This channel is like I've always had my gadgets and things like that I wanted to do reviews on anyway. So I'd rather be able to just give my own opinion of all of my gadgets and things and whatever else I'm commenting on, and I don't have to worry about what I'm saying as far as the ads go. And so hopefully that will be something I don't have to worry about. That's just yeah. This whole thing has been one big nightmare. What do you say to that? I mean, really, yeah. So got up morning that it all started happening. I got an email that my account had been changed, and I no longer had access to my account, and um, the hacker had taken over my entire account, deleted my personal account on it, and then took my AdSense and changed the AdSense profile on it as well, and so everything got changed, and uh, so that was on the Tuesday of last week, June 17th, and I just because I had no clue what to do. Figured I'm done for it. My channel is done. What am I going to do? So I was looking around for what I could do. Of course, the suggestion of Twitter, but the problem with the Twitter thing was because I didn't have all the information in front of me to get uh, uh, to access everything. So it took another day later when I had all the information because I had to get it off my hard drive that I had, and I got that, and then I put it into the hard drive of the into what they were asking for, and I actually got the channel back at that point, and suddenly the next day they were putting something else up on my channel that I hadn't put it on. And I had no idea how they managed to do that because they didn't have access to my account. They shouldn't have had access to my account. But so they did. They put something else up, and then um, it was actually about Bitcoin. Of course, that was the whole thing. It was about Bitcoin, and so they put up that, and then of course I had no time to deal with any more of that. Of course, I was busy with everything that day, and so um, I shut everything down, of course, and I put it to. I eventually wound up deleting the file that they had put up, and they put up another one the next day, and then I got. Um, the, I thought that I didn't have time to delete it because I was up too late that morning. It was already done. It was already on my channel, and YouTube had canceled my channel because of it. Not even a strike. I mean, I'd never had a strike on my channel at all. Uh, Considering everything, I'd never had a strike on my channel, and all of a sudden it was, oh, we've deleted your channel because of this one video that was not in wasn't part of their way, like their violated their code of service or whatever. And I didn't put the video up. I hadn't put the video up. So I had to also fill out this information again, which I had to make sure I found and everything. into a form that they sent to me, and then of course I sent in that form, and it took a week. It took actually a whole week for them to get the channel back up and running, which was last Saturday was when that started happening. And so today I got the email that they had finally done something, and I got my channel back today. So I am celebrating here today that I have my channel back. Anyway. So if you're joining me here and you're joining me on the replay, perhaps, put a comment down below if it's happened to you, if it's never happened to you, and hopefully you can join me in a congratulations to this, because I'm so happy that I got it back. But, you can do that. Hopefully you can give me a like and a subscribe here as well. And that would, be really helpful for me as well. I may have to be regrowing back some of my channel because I don't think I have everything. And that's what I'm pretty sure that I don't have all the details put together yet, but I'm still working on it. So, this is hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully I'm being heard here. I'm just going to make a check on that. So my apologies for that, but I'm just going to do this just to make sure. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so it is working, and so I just trying to do my best with this. I don't know what's going on yet as far as whether I have everything back in place. I actually don't know yet. There's some things that look like they've fixed, and there's some things that don't look like they're actually being visible on my account yet. So maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe I have to let it wait a day and get it all back to normal. I don't really know, but I'm hoping that everything will be good. So I've been working really hard on getting everything back to normal. I can't do playlists, though. That's the only thing I can't do. It seems I can pretty much arrange everything else, but no playlists. So I don't know how to do that at this point, to figure out how to change that. I'm not exactly sure why I'm not getting playlists. So, but maybe if someone knows if there's something I can do differently to fix the playlist problem, put it down below. Maybe I just have to wait a day, turn the computer off, turn it back on again, or something. I don't know. I'm hoping that this hacker is not going to try to attack my channel again. But my commitment now is to myself not to do any brand deals and keep it from doing the brand deals. I would have thought, because it sounded so like a good idea. It sounded like a really, really good idea at the time. And I heard so much about, you should go after brand deals because you get free stuff, you get some monetary connection to it as well, and so hopefully that would help me out, because I could really use that help, of course. But I mean, what can you do? But I've decided I'm never going after another brand deal. Every single item that I show on my channel will be, because I acquire things over time, and sometimes I've had something for quite a while, and there's some maybe workarounds for some problems or something like that, and I want to be able to show them. It looks like I will probably never buy a product from this company that was for the brand deal. That's probably not fair to them in that way, but I have made a decision that that will be a product I will never look at, never going to acquire. If somebody else comes up with the product, I might come up with the product some other way, but I'm definitely not doing it through that company because I can't trust it. Simple as that. I can't trust it. So, that's how I feel. So I am really glad that I finally got my channel back. This has been a huge nightmare for me. So I'm so glad I have it back. And what can I say? This has just been crazy, crazy, crazy this past week. So, and I've been trying to do new content. I was doing some other content and stuff. So some of that I'm going to have to work on, as I was working on it that morning, of course, as well. So that was the plan. So I am. I don't know what else more to really put out there. If there's something that if someone else is coming in and they want to put some comments into the live chat there, go ahead, no problem. We'll have a little talk about everything. If you have some questions about what happened with this situation, no problem. I'll answer some questions. Uh, you know, um, I just don't know how much more I can really say here. I mean, there's a lot of, I don't want to be doing the word salad thing myself, actually. And I figured I just did it actually a few moments ago because I was just talking and talking and talking. But that's what you have to do when you're doing a live because that's how it works. But yeah, I couldn't believe that I was going through all of that. So yeah, and like I said, with the other one, with the other channel that I had started up, it was um, I started doing some lives. I had done some videos that I put up, and because that channel was completely new, no one knew about it. I did the thing where I didn't tell anybody what it was. I didn't talk to anybody about the channel that I had started up. I told a few people, but in the very beginning, I didn't tell anybody, and I put the videos out there, and it wasn't even pushed out to the algorithm whatsoever. At least tonight, I can say this has probably gone out to the algorithm. I'm assuming it has been put out to the algorithm because I did check that actually. Let me see here because I believe it was in the algorithm this afternoon when I set it up. So I know at one point it was in the algorithm. So I mean, but the other one, nope, never even touched out, never put it in the algorithm, nothing at all. Go figure. It wasn't even touched. It wasn't even put into the algorithm. And I got 0 views for one of the videos I had. That actually should have been like it was a really lucrative video for everything else. But yeah, if I look back, if I look at my analytics for this channel, and so I go out and I look at the analytics of this channel, and I was already seeing that videos that were getting get lots of views. I have some of my videos from my old videos were getting lots of views, and they constantly get views, and um, they were actually getting they were started all over again. They were starting to get the same, you know. If I look back on it here this afternoon, and even now within the last hour or two, they're getting views. That's where my views all come from is my old videos, but they started up just like they hadn't like I hadn't lost them, you know. Um, so go figure that way. Um, I don't know what to make of it. Um, so yeah, this has been crazy, crazy, crazy for me. Um, I don't know if there's a way to go back out of here. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So yeah, and it's always steadily. All my videos were always steadily growing in that. So, uh, how do you figure like? Um, oh, there we go. Okay, so um, yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking at a few of my analytics here to see what's going on. with what I had here. And everything is always constantly, yeah, all the videos are back to like they're going up and up and that, which is what they were before. And they were getting views, they were getting all kinds of views. Yep, everything's getting views again like it was before. Um, it's a steady climb. I know that some of my videos don't get a whole lot of views in the beginning. It takes about a little bit for my videos usually get a few views right away. And I can sort of count on a certain amount of views that my videos get every time I put out one, and I know that so many comes in, and then after a bit, one of the videos I have took off like a shot, and it's still a steady climb, and it's always being watched, and so I don't know who's always watching it, to be really honest, but it's constantly being watched, and so I'm getting the views from that, and it's growing. And of course, it's one of my monetized videos, so I'm seeing some of the improvements on that. That just keeps going up. That's amazing, and I never know. I never know how it's going to go. So that's the way this all works, I guess. I'm going to do some more lives like this. These aren't going to be long uh, ones unless I start getting a whole lot of people coming in to the chat and we start talking about a lot of stuff. Um, you know, this I just thought this evening, I thought I would just come on to see if there was, what kind of traction maybe tonight I would have. But I know there are a lot of other people out there that usually do Saturday nights, so I didn't expect to get too much. But um, just as I have time, I'm going to actually come on and do lives like this because now I can actually do them a little better. I have things set up a little better to do them, and so I plan on doing a little bit more. I don't know why I can't do lives from my phone yet. I don't know if that's an issue or something's going on there, but I can't do that either. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there for tonight, I guess. I don't see too many more people coming in or anybody leaving any kind of comments, but hopefully, you know, um, this is going to be helpful for a lot of things. Um, I want to bring up a lot of other stuff too. My social media concept stuff that I was bringing up before, I'd like to continue doing some of those. And there's a couple social media concepts that I've been recently following. I started doing a live, or I did a live on my other channel about it, and it's I want to bring that to here to mention out as well. So I'm going to do that very shortly as well. I know all the stuff that's going on with all that other social media stuff. Um, you know, I wish all that wasn't happening. That really was. I wish all that wasn't happening for these people. Um, but they had to call each other out by name. Now, one of the things I don't do on this channel is I don't mention the channel names unless I have permission to do so, or I'm discussing them and I've told the person that I'm talking about them that I'm bringing them up. I don't think that's really the fair use thing is one thing, but mentioning other channels, um, unless you have permission to do so, I just, as my practice, I don't really do that. So I try to keep, if I have something to say about something, I'm going to tell you about the situation probably, but I'm probably not going to actually say, well, this is who the channel is about. And of course, they're not going to praise my channel any more than I'm going to probably praise their channel. So I don't think I'm going to mention anybody's channels in that way. Just because this is specific to a certain group, actually, that have basically said that they don't, they only promote certain channels. So if they only promote those channels, then that's fine. It's great. Just promote those channels then if you want. They promote each other. They don't promote anybody else. One of the things I was trying to do on here was actually making my thing that you can promote your own channel. Come onto my channel, come onto my live and promote your channel. We can talk about, I'm not going to do analysis of channels. I think that those ones also need to kind of start realizing analyzing somebody else's channels is probably not really um, you don't really have that ability to do that, because you can say something and be totally wrong about what you're saying, which is what they did to me. That particular group basically contacted me, said I could. Well, one of the groups contacted me and said, "You're not doing certain things with your channel, so you're not going to grow your channel. You won't get anything. You'll never become monetized." And they must have not looked very far because I was already monetized by the time they were contacting me. So I already had all those things in place. I already had all the things that they were mentioning actually that I was already doing. Just certain videos I hadn't done that with, because for specific reasons that those videos just weren't, they don't need to be. So yeah. Um, let's try to check something there. But yeah, so because they went after my channel as, oh, you'll never get monetized if you don't do X, 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 and that. And I said, well, I'm already monetized. And they were like, you are? And they wanted me to delete all my old videos from 19 years ago. It was one of the first things that they told me to do. And I said, well, no, because that's what's actually getting me watch hours. That's if it does nothing else for me. Those videos are constant, steady watch hours, and I can get my monetization from my regular videos that I have put out in the last year and a half. Excuse me. And that's fine. Everything going forward is monetized, and that's fine. I can continue to make money from those. But watch hours is just like I get tons of watch hours from all those videos. So they are, and they have a following. So I'm not going to lose those like that, because why would I? Unless I have some reason not to. With my videos, with the new year and a half videos that I've been doing, suddenly become like my some a lot of views for all my videos. That's great. I can start doing that, and then I can start putting those to like membership or something like that, and because I know they're constantly being watched. Why would I get rid of them? you know so yeah. It doesn't make sense, does it, to get rid of something that's actually working? um, so yeah. But of course, this is not my normal way of doing things on a Saturday night. I don't normally do this. I'm normally actually away on Saturday nights. So, but I thought I would just come on here tonight because I had the time tonight to do a little bit, and just to see what I can get a little bit of work, a little bit in for this, and talk a little bit. And I know I'm saying a lot of stuff here because I don't really have anybody saying too much on the channel, but hopefully you'll watch on the replay. You can put some comments down below. I'll probably respond to comments. Sometimes I actually respond to comments with a video, which is what I've done in the past with some of the others. I just create new videos out of the comments or the questions that have arisen. One moment, please. Sorry. Um, so I just I sometimes do that. So always be you're free to put something else into the comments, good or bad, whatever they are. And sometimes, like I said, I'll put a response to you, whatever your question is or your comment is, into a video for my next some of my next content, or I will just answer straight into the comments. Especially if it's something that I've mentioned on the video that I can clarify or something. So I'm willing to do that. But there's lots more content that I've got coming. I've got lots of stuff that I can do, and I'm looking forward to doing all of that. Hopefully you can support my channel a little bit for me. If you're watching this on the replay, please put please subscribe, but also please like the video. If you can, it'll be really appreciated. And so I, I'm going to work really hard on this. This is my goal to make this channel bigger and better and more successful in the next coming weeks and months. And I'm so grateful to have my channel back. absolutely grateful to have my channel back. But God didn't bring me my channel back. Well, you know, praying to, I don't know, I sort of did, sort of didn't, but I didn't expect that that's the reason why I got my channel back. I mean, I'm sorry. I really, this is a segment for another channel, for another video, but um, because I'm starting to do it on the other channel too, is, that God doesn't tell you where to invest. And you shouldn't be following somebody who tells you where to invest in. And I will be covering that in another future video as well. That's my plan. So as a live, I can probably do a number of these things. But I also have been going through a lot of the books in that for all of the like behavioral sciences, religion studies, and things like that. And I would love to be able to bring it up here on my platform. It meets the value of my alternatives, because talking about different religions, different cultures, different ways of living is a part of alternatives, and that's what I plan on doing with this channel. So without further ado here, I guess that is basically we're coming up on about half an hour into this show already at this point, and but hopefully, you're going to see this, and you can give me a like and a subscribe, and I will be coming up with more of these lives so that we can talk more about the stuff that I have put out on my other videos. Let's hopefully I can join everybody with that and do a lot more. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there though, and have a very good night, and see you on the next one, folks.